Thank you very much. How about a nice hand for the performance you saw tonight? Woo! Yeah, you got the intro right. Astonishing Houdanny. Usually they call me Houdini, but it's actually Houdanny. But I have a lot in common with Houdini. Houdini's father was a rabbi, and my father's also a rabbi. And also, Houdini was very poor growing up, and I was also very poor growing up because my father's a rabbi, and it was hard for him to bring home the bacon. Yeah, we were so kosher at my house, I wasn't allowed to have a piggy bank or a ham radio. I'll tell you, it was rough, folks. I remember I invited my friend, my neighbor, over for dinner when I was a kid, and I told her, my dad's a rabbi. At our house, we pray before we eat. She said, we don't have to do that because my mom's a good cook. She was very pretty. Her name was Maureen, and I used to play doctor with her sometimes. Yeah, oh yeah, I had a crush on her, yeah. Usually she'd be the doctor and I'd be the malpractice attorney. Okay, we're going to start. The first trick I'm going to do for you is called Not Impossible. All right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot in this rope, and I'm going to tie it so fast you're not going to be able to see it, and I'm only going to use one hand. Okay? Now, I have experience tying the knot because I was married at one time. And we had to tie the knot real fast like this. It was a shotgun wedding. Yeah, it was the wedding was so quick they threw minute rice. It was very quick wedding. Real fancy reception. During the wedding reception, they served the Italian wedding soup. And for the divorce, it was split pea. There we go. The fastest knot in the world. There you go. Looks like a noose. That's what the horse thief said. Hey, no noose is good noose. Okay, all right. But I was incompatible with my wife. I'm a health nut, and she was just like a nut job. Yeah, she had so many personalities. She'd go out to eat by herself and ask for separate checks. Jekyll and Hyde party of two. Yeah, I remember it used to take her forever to get ready to go out. She had to put makeup on both faces. Oh, yeah. You know, when I first met my wife, she had that hourglass figure. After we got married, I think she must have switched over to daylight savings time. I think she might have gained an hour or two. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my wife, when I was married, she had a weight problem. Every time I wanted sex, she's like, wait! Well, she used to tell her friends that I was a superhero in the bedroom, the Flash. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next trick here. All right, next trick here. All right. By the way, all the tricks that you see, I invented myself. I want to tell you about a guy named Jack, okay? Now, Jack, he liked to hang out at the club. Jack liked to hang out at the club. And this guy could do anything. He was a jack of all trades. But sometimes when he drank too much, he could become a real jackass. Yeah. So Jack went out to the club for his birthday, and he went with his girlfriend and some of his buddies to the club, and he started drinking shots of Jack, and he got all jacked up. And the next thing you know, his girlfriend was flirting with the guy next to her at the bar. This made Jack very angry because he was jealous. So Jack took a swing at this guy. But because Jack was so intoxicated, he was neither nimble or quick. So the guy ducked, and then he punched Jack and knocked him out cold, and Jack landed face down on the floor. Now, the guy that Jack punched, his name was Ace. Okay, and he was a flying ace, kind of like a fighter pilot, like Tom Cruise in that movie Top Gun. And he was really good looking, like Tom Cruise. Yes, he was a real ladies' man. And in the game of love, he held all the aces. Oh yeah, all the women wanted to have an ace in their hole, definitely so. So after Ace punched out Jack, one of Jack's friends came up behind Ace and hit him in the back of the head with a beer bottle, knocked him out cold, and Ace landed face down on the floor. Well, this started a fight in the club. A big brawl ensued, and everybody's fighting. Glasses are smashing, bottles are smashing, and chairs are flying and everything. At this point, Jack's girlfriend, Queen, she tried to make a run for it. Now, Jack's girlfriend was named Queen, but most people called her Queenie. And her father was a wealthy jeweler, so whenever she went out, she wore diamonds, okay? Like Diamond, right? Like you, right? Your name's Diamond, right? Yeah, she wore diamonds all the time, and Jack treated her like a queen, even though she was no beauty queen. In fact, well, you might say, but she was a sweet girl. She was a saint, yeah, Saint Bernard. But you might even call her a diamond in the rough. But anyways, so Queenie makes a run out of the club, and on her way out, a chair hits her in the back of the head and knocks her out, and she lands face down on the floor. I'm almost done. Okay. So then the police were called, and they started an investigation. They wanted to know how the fight started, who threw the first punch. So I'm going to ask you, do you remember who threw the first punch? The guy over here. Jack of clubs. And the guy over here that hit Jack, what was his name? Ace of Hearts, right? And what was Jack's girlfriend's name? Okay, Houdini's signature bit was called Metamorphosis. He'd bring his assistant on stage, and he'd put her in a big box, and Houdini would wrap up the box with chains and ropes and stand on top of the box. Houdini would pull a curtain up, and then he'd pull it down and peek, and he'd pull it up again, and when the curtain came down, Bess was standing on top of the box. They switched places. He called that Metamorphosis. I'm going to do better than Houdini. I'm going to make 3 cards, 3 people switch places, all right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Thank you for bearing with me. Abracadabra, switch! All right, now this was Jack of Clubs, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got over here now. Oh, there's Queen over here.
Nice.
And this was Ace of Hearts, right? There's Jack over there. Woo. In the middle was Queen. And there's the Ace of Hearts. I am the Astonishing Houdanny. Thank you so much.